Kenneth Rockafort. As I said before, I suck with names, and growing up I never really paid attention to the writers or artists' names until I started picking up arcs and kept seeing the same writers and artists' names in different books. Going back to Rockafort, I've been trying to find out who drew this picture because I wanted to shake their hand for the longest. It was stuck on my phone wallpaper for a while. You know his imagination runs wild. I love his cosmic artwork. He has his own brilliance and vibrance to his characters. He focuses on the composition, style, and the way some characters look at you. Now this could just be me, but I feel like he took inspiration from manga art and combined it with comic art and made it his own. As much as I didn't like the New 52 Superman suit because of the collar, I like that it connected all the way to the back of his hand. I like that he makes some of the characters have this tactical look. Spandex are just for certain characters. Comics he worked on: Red Hood and the Outlaws, Ultimates from Marvel, Superman the Hell arc, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Wolverine Punisher comic that I'm about to pick up. Let me know if I should talk about the writers in the comic industry. Who do you think should be the first one? Fiona Staples. Well, guess what? I just bought her Saga comics and I love looking at her art. It's so unique. Her art makes me feel calm in a sense. She draws her characters as recognizable humans with so much emotion. Stoops mentioned Saga a lot, so I was intrigued by the artist from the get-go. And well, I had to get to know her before I started speaking about her. And let me tell you, the world building and the dialogue in this book ain't too shabby. And the plot twists. Staples started with thumbnail sketches and then used the technique, really software, that allows her to combine inking and digital coloring into one process. The characters she pencils and inks over feel loose. They don't act stiff. She gives them regular human poses and reactions, not this heroic pose that we see over and over. And did I mention she won a lot of awards? She really redefined her art, and you can tell by the angles. They got softer. And if you don't know Hazel in Saga, when she's narrating to the reader, that's Staples' handwriting, having more influence on the characters and the environment in the book, huh? So, comics to pick up? Saga, Done to Death, and Mystery Society. Pachalo. His art is not liked by many. His art is different, cartoony but grainy. It is very interesting to look at. I heard his X-Men run is chaotic, but when you look at it, there's so much going on. But isn't that the point in a battle? It's not there to distract you, but there to show you the damage around the environment. I love his tactical looks, patterns on characters, the boxy but cartoony look the characters have. Take a look at this panel. Look at the setting. Wolverine is in a sewer, and he's about to fight. And when they do, the environment is removed and focused only onto the attacks and the expression. Some of his panel designs might pop out and is different than what we see in regular comic books. We usually see this when the character breaks the fourth wall. His characters look very cartoony, maybe similar to John Romita's Jr.'s art. The way he draws Spider-Man's head is also different, but he also puts him in very contortionist positions. Comics to pick up: his Generation X run, his Uncanny X-Men run, The Amazing Spider-Man. Who else should I talk about? Let me know.